is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now your hosts, Barry Church, Hek'ma Harrison, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Here we are on the Players Lounge. It's Thursday. OTAs going on this week right here at the Star in Frisco. We are here in the SWBC podcast studio, and the crew is here. We've got Hek'ma Harrison
in the building.
Fresh college graduate.
Hey.
Man with his Aggie ring, Trey Moore. Congratulations.
Congrats.
We got Barry Church still waiting on Church to give Toledo them $42. This is the time now in the summers they build up.
The time is
Get ready for that season.
Get that NIL collective going with that.
Man,
gotta cut some grass.
Hall of Famer over there, man.
Exactly.
I get some money. I gotta cut the grass, man. I gotta do some money. $2.
You said cut the grass.
Gotta do some lawn service or something. I gotta cut the grass or something. I gotta get some money.
I'm Newy Scruggs.
That time of the year. It's that time of the year. Bro, I just had some kids come to the house the other day. They was cutting the grass. I had to go out there and be like, yeah, man, let me get up out of here. Close them blinds real quick. Got up. It motivated me to get out there and cut the grass.
There it is.
But I gave them $20 when I seen them later on. They was like, hey, man, we thought you were at home. I was like,
Man, pay it forward. There it is.
I gave them a little donation.
Little dubs.
Good job, man. Good job. Hey, yesterday the tush push it made it through, guys.
They still pushing.
I love it.
Thought of my man Hek'ma right away. They still let him do it, man. They still let him do it.
Heck is
We played a salted pepper. Shit. Push it good.
Yeah.
Hurts it good.
Oh, my God.
Unstoppable play.
I mean, come on. We need an act of Congress. Somebody, please.
Serious?
Figure out how to stop this. And they're going to allow it for another year. But that's all right. You know what? They do it long enough. They've had the success. Defenses need to figure out a way to stop it. Period. Stop them. That's it.
Exactly.
If they figure out a way, if they are getting down to the one, you stop them from getting to the one. Stop them from getting in those situations where they can just rugby push.
But let's be honest, this play has been around. Like, they're acting like the Eagles have innovated this. And maybe I feel a little biased because I played in the CFL. Yes, shout out to all my CFL brothers. But they've been doing the tush push up there for years.
It's a reason why they did it up there. It's a reason why they did it in the CFL and not in the NFL.
Hold on.
It was a reason. There's a reason.
Keep it up north.
Keep it up north. Come on.
He said keep it up north. Hey, dude, didn't he say last week, he said pay homage to the old guys. Don't talk to people like that.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. It's not the same thing at all.
Let me break this down.
It's not the same thing.
Like I said, I am a CFL alumni. So where did football come from? Where did the NFL originate from? The CFL. That started. Oh, how did football start?
Listen.
Because of rugby. Like, it is certain nuance. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Well, guess what? That smart man that you be bragging about, Kellen Moore, what did he do? He said, let me go pull up some film. Let me get this. I came up with a play that's unstoppable. Well, they were
doing that before Kelly.
They were doing it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles are sorry.
They told
whatever.
Kelly what to do.
It doesn't matter. But it's been there. I know.
All right. But here's the deal. Like, it was outlawed at one point. They brought it back. Like the tush push, it hadn't always been a thing in the NFL that they allowed. So here's the deal, and I'm going to stay in this lane. Stop it. Defenses find a way to stop it. And if you can't do anything about it, and you feel like it's an illegal advantage, that they find a way. I mean, we got enough brains, we got enough money that's going towards these coordinators. Find a way to stop it. Is all I say.
You paying these guys 70, 80 mil up in them trenches? You better get in there and pull your best Vince Wilfork and stop it.
Hold it down.
I don't want to hear none of that, because if we ban that, the only way I'm so adamant about this, if you ban that, then are we going to ban the flea flicker? Are we going to go ban double? Are we going to ban double reverses because they're so unstoppable? Like, these are trick plays. Like,
it's not the same.
It is the same.
No, it's not.
It is. If you have a flea flicker, and nobody can stop it.
Okay.
My thing is how much advantage?
It's a trick
like
play.
the offense, it just gets more and more. Like, offensive players can push forward their player, all right, and the ball will be wherever the player falls.
But
that's where it stops at. Defense, forward progress. You can't push those guys backward.
Right.
Like, it's just so many. I get it. Offense sells tickets. I get it. But man,
You can't hop over
receivers.
guys.
You can't hop over guys.
Can't do none of that.
Offenses can push their guys forward, and wherever they fall forward, that's where it's going to be at. Defense, you hold them up and you push them back. It's not where you push them back. It's where you started to push at the first place. So it's just annoying to me how much the offense gets.
You know what annoys me?
What's that?
That Philadelphia is taking advantage of this. That's what annoys me about
they
it.
did do that.
All right, if it was a Cowboys thing, I'd have a tush push T-shirt on right now. I'm telling you
they got
right
the
now.
perfect quarterback. They squat 600. Like they got the quarterback to do it. No, not every team has.
You act like Dak ain't out there moving some weight.
Man,
he ain't doing what hurt. All right, Dak is a great quarterback. He ain't squatting.
He ain't Jalen Hurts.
He ain't coming off a hamstring, but you got okay.
The last person we want to see doing that is Dak Prescott.
You could have put Trey Lance in there.
Trey Lance ain't on the team, man.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh,
Joe
man.
Milton had to put in below Joe.
Joe Mook.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that to Joe. Don't do that to Joe.
Joe.
Hey, let's
You
keep
started with the
Joe
foolishness
on the
today.
side.
I got you.
There's a
I see-
package. Bazooka package.
You woke up. Okay, Newy. Come on, where else you going today?
So,
Man, that's why.
I mean, obviously somebody had to get the word to Mozzie and Osa that, man, come September 4th, pushing.
Don't get out the club.
They pushing.
Man, you better get in all fours and bear up and bow up. I want to see where the dogs at, where the men is made up.
It is.
But since they didn't ban that, I would like to just throw a little nugget out there. Can we unban jumping over players? Like, let's make football exciting again. Like, I remember the days when Bobby Wagner was coming over, jumping over people, Cam Chancellor. Yeah, even guys like me, my rookie year, doing that stuff. Like, but it's illegal now. You can't leverage or do this.
Can't do none of that.
It's like, bruh, we got to stop. Like, let's just make football. If you want to get it selling.
So on one end, you for the tush push, and then on the other end, you want to come on now.
No, hold on. The tush push.
Jimmy Superfly, hold on, coming over the line.
No, both of those are the same thing. Hold on, both of those are the same thing. I said I'm for the tush push. I don't want it to get banned. And I said I'm for guys jumping over people.
All right, bring it all back.
It'll get banned. I feel like people get so mad and be like, oh, let's block this. Like, they stopped Cam Chancellor from doing that for so long because guess what? They were getting the most blocks and stuff like that. Like, I hate when you get in football and somebody's doing something so good. We got to make it illegal. You can't leverage. You can't do this. Like, let's get
It's
out
game
here.
changing.
Yeah, they'll stop it.
The
Wildcat.
My bad. I'm sorry. I got personal.
Cats couldn't stop the Wildcat for a whole
long
season.
time.
And then they got the tape on it. But
Yeah.
Get the tape on the tush push. Like I said, go
tape
watch the
on it.
boys up in the CFL.
or at least let defensive players push their own guys. So it's like a rugby scrum. That's something. Do
Yeah.
You ain't even got to do that. Just let them shoot. Just let them shoot at the kneecaps and go.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Like, that's all you got to do is shoot at the kneecaps. I promise you.
They won't fire out though.
Yeah, hey, that old line gonna go from having them hands bent like that.
Coach, call another play.
Hey, coach, get him out of here. You ain't gonna want to have your $1 million guy in there getting his ankles tore up off the bone.
And you see how the league. Okay, so when defensive players find some things to do, the league automatically bans it. You used to be able to chop those when those offensive linemen used to come around pulling. You used to be able to chop guys like me. Used to be able to chop those guys
And that's
down.
and they took that out.
Now you can't do that. You
That's
gotta let a big
15
offensive
years.
lineman run through you
Yeah.
like a train.
Hey,
Man, come on, man. What we doing out here?
I done seen the dude from the Colts. He didn't did that many a time. What is it, Quentin Nelson?
Yeah,
That big dog.
He got me like that. I'm over there. I'm in the hole thinking I'm about to wrap it. Man, this dude.
Turn around.
Exactly. I'm over there like this. Man,
Hey, squirrel.
what we got going on, man? I can't take his kneecaps out though. He can bowl through me. I can't.
Man, what you doing over here, bro?
Man, I was right over there with the jugs and everything. Get me out of here, man. Oh, that's
Nah,
crazy,
man. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen.
Hate to
Don't
see
be a
it,
victim.
man. I hate to see it.
I can't wait for training camp. There's about to be some victims out there, man. Now that I ain't
Here
playing,
we are. At,
You watching all of it.
now the Cowboys know come September 4th in Philadelphia on NBC to start
game
the
one.
season. Game 1.
7:20.
The tush push is in.
on
so,
time.
Let's go.
Jalen Hurts will be ready and fired up to go for that one. So Roger Goodell was trying to get this banned. Delayed it. Thought he had the votes. Too shy.
Soft.
The Eagles live. So that's what it says. On the Cowboys D-line now to go ahead and do that. But let me flip it to the other side. Now that you have Tyler Booker at right guard, got Cooper over here at center, you got Tyler Smith over here at left guard. But your quarterback.
He ain't
You're not putting him in that position.
You want that quarterback there. So since it's going to be at the 1 and you know what you're going to do you put in Joe Milton?
No.
I don't put in Joe. Yeah, he's too valuable right now. The way that Dak gets injured at the end of the year, you might actually need him to play. Why not put a running back in there?
Look, if Schotty comes, if he has some success in it, obviously, with any Milton packages, I said it last time. I don't want it. That's why you went out and you went and got the running back from Texas. This gives him an opportunity. Jaden Blue.
Okay. L Boogie.
L Boogie with the hoodie. No, don't you give up on him. Don't you?
I'm not for sure going to say something about L Boogie on the goal.
Yes. Come on. We go straight refrigerator Perry up in his joint,
Y'all better put Deuce Vaughn little self back there.
He said 2024.
Yeah.
Last year's price, not today. It's not the same.
Boy, you jumped ship quick. Man overboard.
Man, that was his guy.
That's Newy.
L Boogie. That was his guy.
Pro Bowl.
They tell you every year, man, it's different. A new team every year, right? Got a new team every year, man.
That's true.
Now, I don't want to see that package. I want to see them get down to the 1 and run it in. You got George Pickens now. It's a whole lot of things that you're open to on offense besides the tush push. The tush push was to me showing the limitations of your quarterback. All right.
Wow.
That was showing,
Super Bowl MVP.
Yes.
Super Bowl?
Yes. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Super Bowl MVP. My man, I can't take none of that away. My man hurts, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
The guy.
Yes.
In order to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That is true.
And he is that. So
that's true.
Sir, yes, sir.
I digress.
How you just got there, brother, man.
That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
I know that
hurt
too.
Get you some water.
That hurt.
I know that hurt the soul.
It did.
Speaking of George Pickens, he spoke to the media.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I missed it. What'd he say?
And CD Lamb also talked about him. We both number 1s.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Man,
I like that clip.
Hey, can we stop that? Can we stop that?
Yes, please do.
Can we stop that?
Please stop it.
Hold on. Stop it.
Let's stop that.
Hold on.
Hey, we all.
Hey, man, listen.
Play devil's advocate.
No.
We all know what this is.
CD is your number 1 wide receiver, period, dot the end, all right? Pop, 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 pop. That's how you do that. That's the end of it, all right? CD's number 1. And I like for all the warm and fuzzies, it sounds good. CD knows that he needs a counterpart to be back there, be just as productive when they double team. But CD is the apex. He is the big game hunter in that offense.
100%.
100%.
I mean, he is. But there's nothing wrong with having a 1A and a 1B. We're not about to sit here and act like this man is not a first-round pick. Yeah. He brings stuff that CD cannot do. There's a certain level of physicality that man brings to the game. People talk about, and it was a wise old wide receiver coach used to say back in the day, you cannot play for me if you cannot block. We see what Mike Evans does over there. Like, that man has the potential and the capability of doing these things. So I get what CD's saying. I'm not going to come in here and big boy him like, oh, this is my team, because guess what? In the past, people have always talked about us having prima donnas at wide receiver. This shows me that CD is selfless, and on top of that, he's letting him know, like, bro, you do have the capability of doing that, because guess what? Sometimes I can give you that. Like, if anything, CD showed me a LeBron trait right there. Like, I can be the guy, but guess what? You still the guy yourself. Kyrie's still that guy. AD's still that guy. So guess what? We can still be that
Damontre in the league, everybody knows who the number 1 guy is based off of.
We know that.
So everything that he just said was for the media. Like,
it was for the media.
It was for the media. It's for the media. It's for everybody to get the warm and fuzzies around. We brought in another player. We needed that. We've been talking about this all off season. We talked about it all through the season last year about how empty the wide receiver 2 position was. Now you feel that. All this, he's the number 1 receiver. That's cool. So, on 3rd and 8, Dak, throw it to who's open. Okay, and if that's Mingo underneath, okay. I'm gonna pull out all the names. If it's one of the Jalen Coopers, proper, whatever, Jalen, whoever,
Bird out there,
whoever. I'm telling you, who's ever open underneath, because these 2 guys should allow for this underneath to be wide open for a lot of different options.
And that's all that I'm saying. That with them both being number 1 potential caliber guys, it's going to open up this offense for a lot of people. So I get what he was saying with that. And on top of that, it's smart as a player. Like, don't come in and like, hey, I'm coming in. We know this is what you've been needing, begging to me. But don't come in and some and say, hey, what's up, Robin? I'm back, man. This is how it's going to go and this and that.
Respect,
It says, hey, one, if you know that you that guy, I don't have to come in here and say I'm number one, this and that. It's like, I'm letting you know, like, hey, you that guy. We about to both work, but I'm going to show you why I'm that guy. His skills is going to do that. So
that's our conversation.
I like it. Build up the team camaraderie and let that man know, like, bro, I know
for the media.
Y'all think, though, y'all know this is a contract.
And then George, right? It's contract year.
It's a contract year for my mans, right?
That's a dog.
Y'all think if my man is week 8 and my man only got, 250, 300 yards, y'all think he going to be chilled? Y'all think he's gonna be like,
if he has
we both number one.
If he has 250, if he has 250, 300 yards by week 8, then we have a problem.
Serious problem.
We have a problem.
Y'all think he's gonna be like, man, we good.
We got
winning.
We got a problem.
If they winning on some Super Bowl trajectory, I promise you, he ain't gonna just make a big deal for that. Because you know as well as I do. I don't care what you say. I don't care.
If he had the big bag, I'd be like, cool.
If he had the big bag, he would probably show up. But he doesn't have the big bag. This is your contract. Hold on. Okay. We done seen this, bro. Unless you just an ignorant person, we all seen people how they act that contract year. That's when they start showing up to work on time. They actually the first one in and the last
best
one out.
Behavior.
They know best behavior. Cues, as my dad used to say. And you telling me with all the negativity that's been associated with him or not doing this and that he don't know that I'm about to go into the biggest market, Dallas, and if I just even if I'm a great role player and we're winning, I'm gonna make more money by shutting up. But come on, bro.
Y'all think this is a production league?
It's a production league.
So if you go in there talking about, he's checked the boxes. He's going in there. He's, I'm on meeting him 10 minutes early on it. But at the end of the season, he 600 yards.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, huh?
That's not good.
You're right. 600 yards, but you win the Super Bowl.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
You want who money? Come on, man.
You ain't gonna get top dollar, but you gonna get, bro. Everybody wants a winner. Everybody wants a winner. Even if he doesn't have the numbers, if he comes in here and just takes up and makes CeeDee Lamb or that offense great, people are gonna say, "Hey, we recognize what you can do." Just like when he came over here, people said that he hasn't had a real shot with the Steelers. He hasn't had the quarterback that's put him on there, but they see the potential that he's done. And so you coming over there, you might not have to have the numbers, but you're still a game changer within your own right. If CD need to come over there and he know how to do the best pick route in the game and get some love on the end, somebody gonna go pay him. It's gonna be a Jacksonville down there that's gonna say, "Hey, I see you're a diamond in the rough." Yeah. When you was over here doing your thing, another team came over and said, "Hey, I see this. I see."
How many tackles did you have that year?
115.
Okay, that he did.
Okay. You had to production had to go with that.
I was doing my thing.
You just hang out. You just hang out.
I wasn't just.
You're right. I'm not saying it like that, but how many people have you seen that got paid from winning teams that you were like,
when we come back, more hot.
Man, y'all I don't care. Hey, George, I'm on your side, bro.
Hey,
like Ocho said, I'm here.
Fire. 1A receiver that may not even be a top 20 receiver. Yes.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
Kappa's Unplugged. Coming up next, right here on the Players Lounge. Brought to you by Aristocrat.
Y'all crazy, man.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Dallas Cowboys Game Day is brought to you by Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. The NFL season is full of legendary tales on and off the field. And when you follow the captain within you, stories become stuff of legends. So gather your crew and visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Raising Cane's presents the other rules of football. Rule 1. Any broadcast without the express addition of cooked-to-order Cane's chicken fingers is prohibited. Rule 12. No crinkle-cut fries, Texas toast, or craveable Cane sauce constitutes an illegal formation. And Rule 31. Anybody who loves to feed their game face is an eligible receiver of Cane's. When it comes to winning game day, Cane's rules. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. Go Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The weekend is bringing you the After Hours Till Dawn Stadium Tour to AT&T Stadium on August 27th and 28th. Catch this all-new show in support of the full album trilogy with Playboy Cardi and special guest Mike Dean. Get your tickets today at SeatGeek.com, the official ticketing partner of AT&T Stadium.
Thank you, Hek'ma Harrison. Your Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Hek'ma Harrison, Trey Moore. You've got the man, Barry Church. I'm Newy Scruggs here. Talking about receivers.
We got the weekend.
And,
Got the weekend.
I'll be there.
So, 1 and 1A according to Trey.
Yep.
Pro Football Focus is out with their wide receiver rankings. Top 32. Top 32 receivers.
You didn't have to do this.
Come on.
You had to do this. You had to do this.
You know my dog.
This was the alley-oop. This was the alley-oop.
I know.
I knew he was going to bring it back.
I'm in the paint.
1A didn't make it. 1A is not ranked as one of the
1A,
top.
1B.
He 1B ain't on. They don't rank him as one of the top 32 receivers in the league.
Who says that?
Pro Football Focus.
PFF?
They do not have him there.
They don't have. Wait a minute.
That's
He
right.
ain't even the top there. Wow.
Hold on. Who they ain't got in the top?
They don't have George Pickens
As a top 32.
Yeah,
Okay,
No. I thought you said CD.
Oh, no.
CD is ranked number 8.
Yeah.
6. CD is a second tier. They've broken down into tiers, and CD Lamb is a second tier receiver according to Pro Football.
I'll throw the list out.
Set 5.
Let me see. Let me see the whole list.
Set 5.
Okay, they got 3. They got tier 1 and 3.
Okay.
The top 3 they have here for tier 1. AJ Brown, number 1.
That's that bull. You know what? Come on.
That's a
I'm
little
sorry,
reason.
Super Bowl champion
He is.
AJ
Put
Brown.
some respect on his name.
Number 2, Justin Jefferson of Minnesota.
Yes.
Number 3, Jamar Chase. That is your tier 1.
That's a
nice tier. I'm not
I
mad.
switch up the order a little bit, but
I definitely would.
Then they get into tier 2.
Okay.
Number 4, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cold.
Okay, he's number 4 in tier 2. So he's number 1 in tier 2, but overall
been
number 4.
he should've been
Number
tier
5, Puka Nacua,
Yeah.
Rams.
I like
6, CD Lamb.
I like it.
7, Nico Collins of Houston.
Man, that's man.
Oh, you
That's who you lost.
reaching.
8,
You lost.
Reaching.
Tyreek Hill. That is your tier 2. That's their tier 2.
They're reaching.
Yeah, PFF go off on a tangent. They just
And this is why y'all like PFF.
They go into tier 3.
Man, George, get over there. What's
Now
up,
it's tier
George?
3. Mike Evans.
What?
Terry Hall of Famer Mike Evans, Super Bowl.
He should have been tier 2. That's why I'm like, why is he so low?
That's true.
Then it's Terry McLaurin, Drake London, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Brian Thomas Jr., Devontae Adams. That is your tier 3.
Yeah.
Tier 4 goes
nerd
and
making
starts at
this list?
17. Devontae Smith, Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle, Lad McConkey, DK Metcalf, Chris Olave. That's tier 4.
Wow.
I feel like
Tier 5 starts at number 25, and that's where you got Zay Flowers of Baltimore, Marvin Harrison Jr. of Arizona, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Rasheed Rice, Josh Downs. Tier 6 starts at number 30.
Downs over. Okay, yeah.
Tier 6 starts at number 30. Debo Samuel, Cortland Sutton, SMU's Cortland Sutton, and the final one, number 32 in the PFF wide receiver rankings, is Jameson Williams of the Detroit Lions. George Pickens did not make the list, Jim.
Yeah.
So when I broke it out,
Wow.
so I take the list and then I go into the top duos. Okay, we were talking before about our top duos. The number 1 duo, just looking at the receiver rankings here, is Cincinnati.
Yes.
Chase at 3, T. Higgins at 14 in the rankings.
Yeah.
Then it's the Rams, Puka Nacua 5,
And Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams at 16.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got Philly, Brown 1, Smith 17, So that's 3. Philly 3. Number 4, Tampa. Evans was at 9. Godwin 18. And then Miami, you got Hill at 8. Waddle at 24. So you could flip Philly and the Rams if you wanted to, but right out of the gate you got Cincinnati 1. But the Cowboys not even here.
Yeah.
According to Pro Football Focus, I know Church has long since been down on them, but
what nerd made this list?
PFF. But they said A.J. Brown is the league's best receiver. Brown earned the league's highest receiving grade versus single coverage in 2024, 96, and leads the league in that category over the past 3 seasons with a 97.0 grade. They say Amara St. Brown falls just out of the first tier. Says no receiver in the league had a higher cumulative WAR or better single-season average WAR since 2022 than St. Brown. While his lower average depth of targets suggests some of the production in the is scheme-driven, he remains an ideal piece to build an offense around, as Detroit has done. When it comes to one CeeDee Lamb, they said Lamb's production dipped in 2024 with Dak Prescott sidelined, but over the past 3 seasons, he ranks 5th among wide receivers in WAR, 1.46, and trails only Jamar Chase in total yards after the catch.
The yak yardage.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's strange. But I give you Philly. I mean, I give you Philly. I like what they do with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. I mean, I don't have any gripes with that, but to leave Pickens off that list, I think is disingenuous to say it the least. But also to put A.J. Brown up over Jamar Chase. I mean,
that's pretty.
We got some problems. We just gotta work through this.
Jamar Chase was number 3 on.
I'm sorry,
he was number 3.
I'm not putting A.J. over Armand. St. Brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did they have Jameson Williams on there?
Yeah,
with?
He was like 32.
Okay,
32.
okay.
Yeah.
He was 32.
They also go on more to say about A.J. Brown. They say Brown dominates defensive backs across the board, but his success against single coverage is especially notable. He's earned the highest receiving grade versus single coverage in 2024 and leads the league in that category over the past 3 seasons. He can win in every way against any defense. That's why they put him 1. When it comes to Jamar Chase, they said the 2024 Triple Crown winner, first in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns, excelled in several areas, but his work after the catch stood out the most. He gained 800 yards after the catch last season and leads all receivers with 1,788 yards after the catch since 2022.
How's he not number 1?
How? You just
How
heard, I'm just telling you.
I know. That's why I said I don't even want to talk about it no more if we're being honest with you.
And they talk about the last 3 years he leads the category, league in the category.
He brought them boys up.
Exactly.
Can the Cowboys unlock that tapped potential of Pickens though? Like that's everybody's potential.
Can he be number 32? That's what I'm saying.
Can they unlock?
Can he break in the list?
First of all, that list, he should be on that list. There's a few receivers that he's better than on that. But this is why it's so exciting to see this man come in. We all know that you see guys make or break themselves in that contract year. Year, you in the market. Like, this is where, what they say, the big lights. I want to see if he's going to really be that dog. Like, I want to see if Ocho has talked to him and put that, hey, Florida boy, it's time to go do this. What better way? Because they don't expect you to do that. I'm excited.
You know what you just said, right?
Who's that?
He want to know. Got that dog in it.
Do you?
I just
That's it.
That's all we need to
got
see.
To have that dog in.
And that's why I said if he goes and have that dog, like, get out of here. I'm getting tired of this, man. He's saying this.
It finally hit him. It finally hit him. It finally hit him.
He just kept took the Aggie thing in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
You know how your mama say don't acknowledge foolery, son? He just kept biting that mic.
It was delayed. It was delayed. But I'm with you. I mean, I feel like I'm with both of you guys when you talk about what George Pickens can do in this offense. Can he be a dog? They need him to.
Yeah.
They need him to. I mean, go back to last season and you look at those games versus Detroit, you look at the game versus New Orleans, in a game where you needed somebody else from your receiving core to at least be a part of the conversation. Something, right? And I think that George Pickens, and from what I see from him in Pittsburgh, I don't even question whether he a dog or not. My thing is, can he coexist? Can he coexist in the same question that you asked? If the ball's not coming your way, what version of George Pickens are we going to get? Because we've already seen what happens when CD is not getting the ball. Can we suffer two of those at the same time? That's where leadership comes in. That's where culture comes in. That's where so many other questions comes in about the Dallas Cowboys season.
Because this is the same George P., that when he wasn't getting the ball, he was stopping on routes. Just going off the field. I'm done. I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like Tomlin was getting on him because this is my chance to block. I kind of let my guy get it. Like
that was early. That was early.
And
that is true.
That was early.
Based on what you said, Church, that's how you're not in 32.
Yeah. But that's not recent though. You're talking about early talks. Yeah. And these last few recent George Pickens, he fixed all that. He started blocking. He started doing that. We didn't hear him just over there being a prima donna like that. He was making apple juices out of.
They traded
cornholes.
They traded. They traded him. They bought in DK Metcalf, gave DK Metcalf his number, and signed him to a bigger contract.
They did. But it's situations. It's situations, though.
In a contract year.
How many times have we seen somebody say one man's trash is another man's trash?
Hey,
and that is all I'm saying right now.
How many times have they run off a Pittsburgh receiver and regretted it? We've only seen one guy leave Pittsburgh as a wide receiver and go on to have some success. One guy.
The guy that shot himself.
Got
a Super Bowl ring. Of course.
If George Pickens come and shoot himself and get a Super Bowl ring, you'll take that one.
Hell yeah. Twice. Twice on Sunday.
You're going to be sitting there like Stewie Griffin meme talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
You go Cheddar Bob with a ring, you're okay with that.
Hey, don't you try and undo your bad take that you had on Pittsburgh receivers by throwing. Don't do that. Don't you? What you thought we gonna let that slide?
You know you switch it up.
That was a bad take. I just told you what it was, man. Just told you what it was.
He knew
giving out facts.
He giving out facts.
Alternative facts. And so
thank you.
Alternative is a lie.
Yeah. So you can't. The first take was the lie, and you tried to undo.
Alternative.
Hey, don't you do that? Don't do that.
You might want to go check out his film. The way he just backed up, Pro Bowl stylish right there. Better than
hands on. Touch it.
You guys like this entertainment. See, you had as much fun as
No, it's all good. No, we just peeping. We just checking.
By the way,
came out with the PFF. You got everything lined up over there.
I got to go ahead and get the PFF stuff right here. Mm-hmm. It came from the sniper.
Did the sniper give you that?
It from 3.
Does not surprise me. Why does that not shock me?
CB from
wow.
3.
Full credit.
There it is.
Chris B.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Chris B. came here.
So basically, you had help. Oh, okay. You come to this fight by yourself. I got you.
Baby, this is what producers do. Producers get the talent. The talent comes out here and make it look good.
Oh, my
good
bad.
Denzel ain't writing the script. He's just acting.
Well, go ahead then. I'm sorry. My bad.
Jordan got a coach. Jordan go, hey, Joe Collins. Everybody get him on the mic. Get him on the mic.
Get him on the mic.
Stop it.
Get him on the mic.
What an easy job that was.
Stop with the Q-Dog reference. You're not slick. I'm tired of it. Hey, be like Jordan, like that honorary Q. I'm tired of this.
Honorary.
Okay.
Is it time to go to break now?
Yeah, let's bring up Anthony Richardson when we come back. Let's do that next, guys. No more talk about Jalen Hurts, a Q when Super Bowl MVP.
Speaking of applesauce, let's go.
Hey, let me go Google some news real quick.
Y'all wildin' now.
Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
How do you tell the world about all the great gifts in the Yeti store? Let her rip, Troy.
All right, folks, let's get started with the Yeti French Press. Enjoy coffee that stays hot for hours in a French press. 34 ounce for you, 6'4" for the cruise. The Yeti French Press. Up next, waterproof bags. Bags waterproof. Submersible waterproof doubles. Waterproof bags. World's mostly water, so get a waterproof Yeti bag. Do I smell something cooking? Oh, new cast iron skillets made to be passed down like Mama's recipes. Take a steak, cornbread, cobbler's pot pie, and potatoes next level with 3 sizes of Yeti cast iron skillets.
Gear, gifts, and product experts. Visit the Yeti store on McKinney Street and at South Lake Town Square today.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. only at Smoothie King.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Make sure you come out to the Gold Cup on June 18th and June 22nd.
I see how y'all do it.
What do you mean? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You see,
got nothing to do with that.
That's crazy.
There you go. There you go.
What's that first word before Gold Cup?
Yeah,
what is it?
CONCACAF.
There you go.
Hey,
The CONCACAF.
Hey, pay up. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, man, there it is.
That's a mere con.
What else you got, Heck? What else you got?
That's it, man. We good.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It be
Come on,
on.
man. Jerry World hosting games. Tell the people about the game.
I told him about it. I told him.
What's the date?
What's the date?
It's June 18th and June 22nd.
Be out there.
Be out there.
Hey,
For sure.
Camp Gold Cup, man.
Flawless.
Can't stop, won't stop. Oh,
No, stop.
No,
We are here. No Players Lounge. There's too much going on in the world right now, Newy. Too much going on in the world, Newy. Yikes.
Dang, man.
Stay nice. I like this. I like this. All of this.
Hey, that's a great day. That's a great day in this Raz neighborhood.
Players Lounge. Brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming, Barry's Church, Trey Moore, Hek'ma Harrison.
Can't make it up.
I'm Newy Scruggs. Just trying to get through it all. So, OTAs are here.
Take that.
Brian Schottenheimer with the ping pong tables back in the locker room.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Boys got ping pong table?
Yeah.
Well, big money now. We used to have Foursquare when you go in there and get that tape out there locker room.
I had garbage. We did garbage can ball.
Hey, they didn't want that. I'm telling you. Hey, after this, you want to go back?
Ping pong tables like that?
Running back.
10 G's to the.
Man, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I like that though. But that's what you need though. This is like he's bringing that Seattle like environment. Like in Seattle, you had them ping pong tables. When I tell you had them discrepancies on the field, and you come in there like that cohesiveness, something as simple as going to play video games after that. Like you're bringing that locker room atmosphere, and I'm liking the foundation that they're building. Like right now, like kudos to him.
Yeah. If you're a player, you don't want to go in the locker room like, oh, I'm here now, man. I'm checking the office. I'm in the cubicle now. Like you want, like you said, you want to have fun. So I like it. I like what he's done. I like what he's done. Now if they start losing, the distractions are in the locker room.
You already know what's gonna happen. Get that out of there. Rip up the tape. Ain't no more Foursquare up in here. None of that. But when you see stuff like this lets you know that football is around. Like you're getting in there and you're already thinking about the team ahead. Like how can I get these guys to build up that bond to where like you're gonna have competition Friday, and if he does anything like Pete Carroll used to do, like you're gonna have basketball shoot-offs. You're going to have ping pong competitions on Friday, like building that competitive edge, and you're setting the foundation right now. You're giving him all the tools that he needs right now. Now he's being a team guy. So when the fans were wondering, like, hey, what type of coach is Schotty going to be? Guess what? We see exactly what we're getting right now. Like, I'm loving it. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah, I just feel like Schotty's winning the offseason. Right now he's saying all the right things. The media's starting to buy in, and bigger than that, you're seeing the team start to buy in as well. Not even playing devil's advocate. I know how this would have went if Mike McCarthy had brought in, if he was here still and brought in ping pong. They wouldn't have been well received. And I just coming off of those seasons with Mike McCarthy going 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, there was never ever a question about culture. But you go back to Jason Garrett, you go back to Mike McCarthy, and now Brian Schottenheimer. It's all talk about culture. What is the Cowboy culture? And if it is guys competing, guys going out to dinner, things that are, like you said, these are team building activities, then let the leadership, let these guys take the reins and make this their team. Because at the end of the day, even in those 12-5 seasons, it was about winning in the playoffs. I heard Barry Church sit right here and say, look, 12-5 is fine. But what do you do with the moments that you get? And the Cowboys, for as long as we can remember, since 1995, have not lived up to those moments. And so I'm not putting this I'm not trying to have revisionist history with Schotty when I talk about this. I realize that this season is going to be tough. Looking at the schedule, this is going to be a tough season. What he's going to put out there on the field right now, there's a big gray area because a lot of people are still questioning what kind of offense is he going to run. Is he going to run a variation of Mike McCarthy's offense? What is Eberflus going to bring to this defense? Because we know for the last forever, this defense has been giving it up against the run.
Yeah, and speaking of team building and culture and all that good stuff, he's got to find out who's going to be that leader defensively. I mean, we all understand Parsons, he's that guy. He's the bazooka, he's all that. You got to find a guy that can be his kind of 1B as far as leadership is concerned. Because offensively, you got Dak Prescott, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got the guys on the offensive line that can lead that offense. Yeah. Defensively, it's kind of left up right now. Because even with Parsons, he's getting into it with, Malik Hooker on occasions. DeMarcus Lawrence, who's gone right now, they were getting into it. Who's going to be that leader defensively to galvanize the troops? So it's going to be an interesting season.
If you pay Micah $36 million a year, he better be it. I mean, I don't even know.
But he's saying it. He better be it. But on the great defenses, is as well as I do, it's never just one. It's a multitude of ones. Like I think about
you're talking nuance. You're talking nuance. Look, the nuance of it is you need more than one guy. I completely agree with you. But out front was Bobby Wagner. Now out front, you knew who. Even though you had to leave,
they said Bobby was out front, but that's what I mean by I was there. Bobby wasn't just out front. Like Bobby got the name because he was the middle linebacker and people associate with that. But like he said, you had Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, who was really the guy,
alphas.
That was. Everybody respected Cam as the head guy there, but he was soft-spoken, and because he wasn't the middle linebacker, it was he didn't get his credit. You had KJ Williams in his own.
KJ Wright.
I mean, I said KJ Williams. KJ Wright, sorry about that. He's going to be mad at me. That was my brother. Yeah. But you had KJ Wright over there doing what he did. And so with all these guys, they held their own in their own respect. And so this is what I'm saying. Micah, you're going to be the high-paid guy, but where are the rest of the guys at? You have to have somebody on every level, and at least 2 out of the 3 levels, you have to have that dog. So, yes, we expect Micah to be the guy on the D-line, but who's going to be that guy on the linebacker or the secondary? Because it can't just be one guy trying to galvanize the troop, especially on the front of the D-line.
Yeah.
You can be the nucleus of it, but you got to have somebody that's sitting there doing that.
So with the ping pong table in there, I got 7 in the possible. Come to win. So
I'm
going 8 impossible. 8 now. I'm going 8.
I'm going 8 and a strong possible now. I'm telling you, if he keeps the running his traditional offensive scheme, they brought in the weapons. You got the running back. You brought in a dog mentality receiver that could potentially be number 2. You paid some guys on that defensive side. I like what they're doing. Now we just got to see if the chips fall forward or is that domino gonna fall backwards.
I like it. I think it's a 10-win team.
What? It's starting to get up there.
Wait a
minute. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a 10-win team.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Y'all know when it comes to these predictions, I'm on it. I called it out last year. I told y'all what it was gonna be this year. I'm telling y'all. Just look at the schedule. This is a 10-win team.
I'm not saying look at the schedule. I'm saying off of what they're doing.
This is a 10-win team.
Hold on.
Sure.
I called it back last year. I'm telling y'all. When it comes, I'm telling you, this is a 10-win score.
This
10 wins.
A
at the least
10-win team.
10-win team.
I'm not mad at it. It's a potential.
That's what I'm saying.
Team,
it's a
but
10-win
it's just
team,
not a
man.
lock in like that. If they go in there and these pieces fall the right way, I definitely consider it 12 and 5. But
health is
health is key.
If they're healthy, I'm not saying we Bazooka Joe in there. They have for 8 games. No,
say potential to be a
potential. If everybody's healthy, this is a 10-win squad. Man.
Potential.
When you look at it, you gonna be like,
look at the back end of the schedule, bro.
Look at the back
end of the schedule.
There's some
starting November 23rd, Philadelphia, Kansas City, Detroit, Minnesota, the Chargers.
Kansas City
Washington,
is known for tricking something off at the end of the year.
And the Giants.
They split with Washington with Cooper Rush.
Exactly.
I'm telling y'all, man, this is a 10-win squad.
You got to split with Washington. You got New York.
Gonna sweep
we don't
Giants.
know what they're gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep.
We can throw nigga Sam's on there if you want to. I'm telling you, this is
Give me some bang bang broccoli on this.
Oh wow!
This is a 10.
I saw Tank there. By the way,
hold on. Hey, Bear.
He's all up there.
Yeah, I saw him up there.
Be careful. You just lost.
I'm telling you, I'm confident in that. Health. If any of the keys get hurt, I'm out.
Hey,
Dak is out.
Can I put my bet in like at the end of training camp? Let me watch a couple practices.
I'm telling y'all, this is a 10 health. This is a 10-win squad, right?
So when you go to Philly, you're gonna have to get a couple tasty cakes.
I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
I'm gonna
go to the factory.
Don't be surprised. I'm telling y'all, don't be
There's something
surprised.
going on.
World headquarters.
Hey man,
went to the factory for some tasty cakes.
Y'all don't see 10 on there?
Floating in it.
I see him.
Y'all don't see 10 on there?
10.
Heck, you don't see 10 on here.
Don't you drag me in.
Don't do that, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you drag me in.
Hey, I could have sworn
You don't see 10 on here?
I could have sworn you said 10.
I did not.
Last
Close
time.
the book of integrity.
What
man.
did
Let's ride.
he say? What that book say? What did he say last week?
We ride at 10 next Thursday.
Y'all
Wow.
see 10 on here?
I could have sworn Hick said 10 last week.
10.
AFC West.
Health. If they healthy, you don't see that?
So you're going to ignore me.
AFC West.
I am ignoring.
Nah, you're not going to ignore me. How many games did you say last week when we were
said
on the
9.
show? You said 9 and a couple possible.
He said playoffs, 7-seed playoffs. That's what
I said 7 seed.
Looking at this.
He said 7-seed playoffs.
I said when
I
the numbers
started
9.
saying possible, he said 9 and a couple.
Minnesota
I said
scare
9.
y'all? Minnesota
I said
scare
9.
y'all?
No.
JJ McCarthy at the quarterback. Minnesota scare y'all?
That's one. That's one.
Chargers. That's my guy, Herb, but does he scare y'all like that? Does that team scare y'all like that? And that's my guy. That's my guy too. Of course, the Raiders, the Cardinals, Denver.
What you throwing away the Cardinals? I know. Kyler Murray coming here. Ain't never lost. Kyler Murray never lost in the stadium, bro.
Man, nah,
high school. Never lost here.
But that's a game. That's not a game you're like, that's an automatic L though.
Church. What was the last year you played for the Cowboys?
What was it? 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. They haven't beaten the Cardinals since 2017. Since 1 year since you got out the building. Ain't beat them.
I get it.
There or here.
But this ain't automatic. Like that's not a Denver. Does that scare y'all?
Hey,
They're
Denver.
going 2 mile high, bro.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
I like this.
Denver make me a little.
I
nervous.
like this, Bear.
Sean Payton, that boy down there, he got it at quarterback. Cortland Sutherland,
Defensive player of the year. Defensive player.
I like this, Barry.
Hey, hold on.
I like
Denver.
this.
Hey, Denver Bronco led the league in sacks.
I like.
Remember, BC Jordan got the boys humming.
I see it, but
Barry,
I'm like,
this is
I don't
Denver,
see.
hey, put some respect.
You wear
on
it well.
name.
You wear
I
this
don't
change
see
well,
it, man.
bro.
I don't see it.
Last
I'm
year
not
you
by
called a
myself.
rebuild. Now you call a 10-win.
I was right last year.
Cowboy Nation.
I'm telling y'all.
I hope
10
your
wins,
team win.
10 wins, man.
10 games.
10 wins, right
10.
here.
I love
10,
it,
man.
This is greatness.
Cardinals.
I would have.
Green Bay, you gonna take an L at Green Bay. You gonna take it. Green Bay gonna get you. But outside of that,
You got 10 off. You got 10 off the kickoff.
I mean, that's an L.
Got 10 in the bag.
Hey,
Kickoff.
I would have never. Barry, you shocked me.
Out the
today.
plane. Out the plane.
I'm gonna end this right now. Man.
First 6 games, you 2 L's. 2. You starting off 4-2 the first 6 games. That's it. I mean,
My man, Barry. Barry.
Who you?
What?
Philly, that's an L. And Green Bay, that's an L.
What happened?
Other than that,
No, I love it.
the Giants you smacking,
No,
Chicago.
I feel like that first Giants
Jets,
game, it's always
Carolina,
close.
Roll up your sleeve.
It's always close.
You want to check him?
Hide it. Check them tracks at.
Get the cups.
I just
Tracks at on your arm.
I love it.
Let me see your arm.
Stand up.
man.
I see
Hey, bro.
I see 10, man. I see 10.
I'm with you.
With a possible 11.
No, you're reaching now.
You found that bag in the parking lot.
What in the world's in that bag? What got in that bag?
Wow. He found it.
I'm telling. When the season come around, I don't want to hear that.
No. We have not. So first of all, this is early preliminary.
What's the T-shirt? Do we got a T-shirt yet?
Yeah, compete every day, something like that.
You ain't seen training
Ping pong. Ping pong.
Look,
I got 7 impossible. You got 10. You got a playoff.
17 inches. What was the one?
17, yes.
What's the T-shirt this year?
Don't do that, man. Come on.
I know what you
They
just
got
said.
you. They
I
got
don't
a
like how you
shirt.
said it.
You don't like?
Got a
I don't
shirt.
like how
Yeah,
you said it.
man.
Let me just keep it a buck with you.
You don't like?
I know what you said, but I don't like how you said it.
I was gonna sue.
Came out wrong.
I was gonna sue him for copyright infringement
Just,
on that.
I ain't like it.
That
That was
shirt.
kind of out of pocket. Though.
There was way.
It was.
Yeah, that was right.
Can't stop,
there.
won't stop.
That was that.
Over. It was.
It's over with.
Go ahead, bro.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
10 wins, baby. 10 wins.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?